Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to all the brothers out there pushing this word of sincerity and the truth. Shalom to the brothers, sisters, and children out there keeping this word of sincerity and the truth. Just wanted to go into a quick lesson going into how this earth is finna suffer. These people, they're really finna suffer from the judgment of Yahweh Ba'ashem Abashah, the judgment that he's finna bring to the earth, and then he's finna bring on the earth, and how he's finna take his truth away. He's finna take this wisdom, knowledge, this understanding, he's finna take it away from the earth, and these people are really about to suffer horrible judgments, and how we are very extremely blessed to be in this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and just to kind of remember what truly matters. Remember what truly matters. Remember what is important. It's most important. The fact that we have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, this truth, is the earth and the people of the earth is about to suffer from all this injustice, all this wickedness that's been going on. Of course, these nations, of course, Esau, Edom, but even 2/3 of our people. And we gonna see it, and we gonna be amongst it, but we're not gonna be taken by the judgments. The elect. The elect will not be taken by the judgments. So I'm gonna read a couple scriptures, and I'm gonna just get straight to the point. This is Amos chapter 8, verses 11 and 12 in the AMP. It says, "Behold, the days are coming, says the Lord, when I will send hunger over the land, not hunger for bread or a thirst for water, but rather a hunger for hearing the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Abashah." So how everybody has access to this truth now, they got access to the word. They can pull up a video. They can pull up this video, They can go on YouTube. They can pull up on the street corners and see us teaching, However, people find out about this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, this true doctrine of the scriptures and a breakdown of the Bible. They have that access. They have access to it right now. But the time is coming where they won't have access to it, and that time is quickly approaching where they won't have access to hearing the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Abashah, aka this truth. It says, "And people shall stagger from sea to the very ends of the earth, and from the north even to the east. They will roam here and there to seek the word of the Lord, longing for it as essential for life, but they will not find it." So you're going to have people, especially Israelites, looking in all manner of places, doing everything they can to try to figure out what a prophet said, and listen to the prophets, and try to figure out where they can find the videos, where they can find the truth. They're going to be looking for people that wasn't even a prophet. They're going to be trying to find any and every little bit of information to try to save them from the judgment that's coming on Yahweh Ba'ashem Abashah. At least give them some indication on how to move, and they're not going to find it. So we are extremely blessed to be in a predicament where we know what's to come. And you're going to even have Israelites that know they Israel that still hasn't converted to this truth. They haven't let this word renew their mind. They're not in the mindset of truly serving Yahweh Ba'ashem Abashah. Even they're going to be looking. Verse 13, it says, "In that day the beautiful virgins and even the vigorous young men shall faint for thirst." And again, that thirst is thirst of knowledge. Because as Yahweh Shah said, which I'm going to get it real quick. This is John 7:38. "He that believeth on me, as the scriptures have said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water." Right, so this word is compared to rivers of living water. And that's why I say they shall faint for thirst, because they don't have the truth. They don't have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So it's going to be like someone who's dying of thirst, looking for water. They're looking for any type of looking for anything to quench their thirst, and these people will not find it. So from here, I'm gonna get English. Is that how you spell it? Yeah, this is it. This is Isaiah 24:4. it says the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Now I'm going to read that in the AMP. It says the earth dries up and crumbles away. The world dries out and crumbles away. The exalted of the people of the earth fade away. The earth also is polluted by its inhabitants. I always try to get the footnotes and I always end up clicking wrong thing. It says polluted by or under its inhabitants, because they have transgressed laws, violated statutes, and broken the everlasting covenant. Right. I'm going to read verse 6. It says, therefore a curse devours the earth, is AMP, and those who live on it suffer the punishment of their guilt. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned under the curse of the Most High's wrath, and few people are left. See, this is the judgment that's coming to coming from Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. And it said the people on the earth are going to suffer the punishment of their guilt, of their sin, including 2/3 of our own people, especially 2/3 of our own people. That's over here in America, and that's primarily what I'm speaking on, you know. But like I said, people, before this happened, because they said they're going to be burned going into those thermonuclear missiles. But prior to that happening, they're going to be searching to and fro, looking for this truth, and shall not find it, you know. So again, we are extremely blessed to be in this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, to be under the protection of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. And not only just, you know, the protection, just our minds being protected, because we could have still been captivated or indoctrinated, or we could have known we were Israelites, but could have been following after the other groups and never truly understood, you know, and been following the blind, you know, these blind leaders, these false leaders, leading a lot of Israelites astray. We could have been in any other predicament, but Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua chose us and had mercy on us to wake us up and put us in the right doctrine. So we are extremely, extremely blessed. I'm gonna get one more. This is Ezekiel chapter 33. I think it's the last verse. Yeah. This is Ezekiel chapter 33 and 33 in the AMP. It says, so when it comes to pass, as it most certainly will, then they will know that they is the people, without any doubt that a prophet has been among them. Right, so it said without any doubt, these people are going to know when these things start to happen, like it's saying in Habakkuk chapter 2, though it tarry, wait for it, it shall surely come, it will not tarry. It said when it comes, as it most certainly will, then they shall know. They will know. All these people will know that there have been a prophet among them. They gonna be like, man, them people were right. Them dudes on the street corner, they were right. They were actually teaching the truth. They was telling us exactly what was gonna happen. And people are gonna be ashamed for not listening. People are gonna be actually ashamed for not taking heed, for any type of mockery that they've done, any type of videos, any type of TikTok, YouTube shorts, whatever they've done to mock, if they're even alive, if the Lord haven't already judged them for it. But people are going to feel ashamed for not taking heed and still living their lives as if this never was going to happen, you know? So again, we are extremely, extremely blessed. And all we can do is just stay humble, continue to strive to be the best, you know, do what we're supposed to be doing, keeping His laws, statutes, and commandments, pushing His word, and trying to be the best version of yourself you can possibly be, you know, continually trying to level up and elevate, because the time is extremely short, you know. So Lord will, this was a short edifying lesson, encouragement. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to all the brothers out there pushing His word of sincerity and the truth. Shalom to the brothers, sisters, and children out there keeping His word of sincerity and the truth. Until next time, shalom.